Hi, this is Dan Mumm. I'm very excited today to introduce to you the Dan Mumm signature guitar by Greeson Custom Guitars. If I could pick any guitar in the world to have in my hands, I would pick this guitar right here. Keith Greeson over at Greeson Custom Guitars is an absolute wizard as a luthier, and I'm completely blown away by what he was able to do here. This is a design that I've been playing around with for about 15 years, and Keith was able to see just exactly what I was thinking about, almost like he pulled this out of my imagination. He's a genuine artist. Going over some of the design elements, you'll notice on the bass horn here, this angle at the top is identical to the one at the top of the headstock. And if you look at this part of the headstock here, this is meant to match the treble horn, which is virtually perpendicular to the neck. And this gives you absolute freedom all the way up to the 24th fret. The ridge on the bottom of the guitar here gives you a flat edge that you can rest on your leg. Now this is partly influenced by the Parker, which has something similar to this, but we took it quite a few steps further, trying to really get that violin look and also going with something really stylistic here at the edge. If you notice, there's this point at the end. I'm not really sure what to call it, but matching up to the end of the fretboard here, this was Keith's idea. You just have all these different matching design elements, and in my opinion, it really just comes together. Now the finish of this guitar is absolutely unbelievable. Keith definitely understood what was going on in my mind as far as the aesthetic was concerned, and he really went with that antique violin look. You'll notice sort of the darker hues here as it gets to some of the edges. You know, it just looks as natural as possible. The tone of this guitar is unbelievable, and it has virtually endless sustain. And that's not just thanks to the amazing wood that's used in this instrument. That's hugely due to these fantastic custom pickups by Planet Tone. These are actually the Dan Mumm signature pickups, but we're going to be coming up with a catchier name here in the very near future. And I'll be doing a demo video specifically for the pickups, going through all the various configurations, playing them through clean, dirty, etc. So stay tuned for that. So let's go over the specs. This guitar uses a neck-through design, featuring genuine mahogany for the neck and center body sections. Sapele mahogany was used for the body wings. The body and neck were hand-carved, and the finish was also done by hand with that old-fashioned relic style in mind. This really emulates those old Stradivarius-style violins. The fretboard is especially interesting, which uses a beautifully figured piece of wenge. In order to keep this guitar stable and holding a tune, it uses a dual-action truss rod, as well as hip-shot open-gear locking tuners. This gives it kind of a vintage look and ensures it's going to stay in tune, and it really has been holding a tune since I first got it. The frets are made of nickel silver jumbo Jaskar fret wire. It also features a 0 fret, which is made of stainless steel, and a hand-cut brass nut. Using brass for the nut increases sustain quite a bit, and you can definitely hear it on this guitar. It uses a custom-fitted Floyd Rose rail-tailed tremolo bridge, 500K audio CTS pots for volume and tone controls, with a .047 oil and paper tone capacitor. It features a 3-way selector toggle switch for the bridge pickup, neck pickup, or the combination of the two. The pickups are Planet Tone's Dan Mumm Signature Series. So if you'd like to get a Dan Mumm signature guitar for yourself, check out Greeson Custom Guitars on Facebook. You can find their phone number as well as their email address. Now because this is the very first one and we're still kind of getting things underway, I can't tell you exactly what it's going to cost, but what I can tell you is that it's way more affordable than you'd imagine it would be. So be sure to reach out to Greeson Custom Guitars to get more information. If you're interested in having a custom guitar made for yourself, I would highly recommend talking to Keith. He's a guy who knows what he's doing. Anyway, thanks for watching and keep an eye out. You'll be seeing a lot more of this guitar in the future.